Hello friend, today we are going to study about the land resources in India. Okay, we are going to get the importance of land resource. And all of you know that without land resource we can't survive. We do agriculture, we make factories, health system. Without land it is not possible. So land is an important resource and we are going to study about this. Okay, now we just divide our land resources into three categories. One is plateaus, second mountain, and third is plain. In form of this all three feature of land, we are very rich. We have about 43% of land, and our land is covered 27% with plateaus and 30% with mountains. So in this way we divide our land into three categories. Now the next question, how do we use our land? And the way we use the first category, it is forest. Okay, you know that there are many places, either it is mountain, plateau or plain, there are forests. Okay, so the first use of land is for forest. Then another category of land is not cultivated land. Land is not available for cultivation, and in it we just subdivided barren land, waste, or you can say wasteland, where we do not do agriculture, or we are not having pasture land, or any other use we are not making by that land. Land put to non-agriculture use, like making building, school, factories, and any other category comes under this land which is not available for cultivation. Okay, the third category is other uncultivated land, some land which are not using for cultivation more than 5 years. That comes also under this category. Okay, fallow land means the land which is left without cultivation for more than 1 year or one agriculture year. That is called fallow land. Okay, then comes the last category is nat sown area. Nat sown area is the area that is sown once in a year. Area sown more than once in a agriculture year plus the nat sown area is known as the gross cropped area. The another topic to know about the land resource is the pattern. The pattern, how do we use the land in India? Okay, we have just data about the 93% of our total land. Okay, now question comes, where is the 7%? Why we are not? Under this 7%, some places in north east of India, which is not having a complete data, some places of Jammu and Kashmir, which is under the control of Pakistan, or you can say Pakistan occupied Kashmir. Some places which occupied by China, but that is the part of India. So this 7% is there. Okay, in India, net sown area just increased from 45.26% to 46.24%. It means we are bringing more and more area for cultivation. And it is not same everywhere. Like some places like Haryana, Punjab, they have more than 80% land under the cultivation. But on the other side, if you will see Arunachal Pradesh, only 10 to 20% where the people do agriculture. In 1960 or 61, according to this data, we have 18.11% under the forest category, and which increased in 2008 to 9 22.78%. Okay, in this way, if you will see, we can feel satisfaction because forest is increasing every day. Human being or every land is required at least 33% covered with the forest. Pasture land, which is very low. In other country, if you will see, they have a good quantity of pasture land in their country, but in India, pasture land is only 3.38%. Okay, and we have a good number of animal husbandry in India, so we mostly depend on forest waste to rear the cattle. Fallow land, which is also increasing, which show that in place of subsistence agriculture, we are converting that subsistence agriculture into commercial agriculture. Okay, you know that land is important resource, but you know that land is degrading in the world. Not only in the world, in India also it is degrading, and there are some common reason for the degradation of land. The first reason of land degradation is, and you know what is the meaning of land degradation? It is a process through which land become unfit for agriculture or for cultivation. That is land degradation. And some common reason of land degradation is the most vital reason is mining. Because of mining, we destroy a huge area of land to take out the mines, and this is the big reason of land degradation. Another reason is overgrazing. Okay, you know that overgrazing is also reason for soil erosion. When the means earlier I have told you, we have the shortage of pasture land. So whatever the land we are having, we try to overgraze it, and because of that overgrazing, the quality of land decreased. Okay. And another reason is waterlogging, and in some area, because of non-scientific agriculture practice, we fill the land with the water, or anywhere by nature. If the land is filled with the water, what happens? The soluble salt come out and deposit on the surface of land. Because of this, the land degraded. Okay. And another reason is industrialization. Okay, first of all, land used for setup of industrialization, and what happened after that? That industry release so many polluted chemical, okay, through water. It deposit on the land, which degraded the land. We used to throw the industrialist wastage on the land. It is also reason of land degradation. So these are the important reason of land degradation. Okay, now land is one place. Then I am just coming to another topic, that is soil as a resource. Soil as a resource. What is soil? Soil is a fine particle of rocks, and we use soil for doing agriculture. Next topic is soil as a resource. soil in which plant and tree grow, and which provides so many things to human being. It provides shelter for the animal or other living being. So directly every living or non-living thing depend on soil. The another important thing of soil, we do agriculture. We need food, and who fulfill that need of food? That is agriculture. And where we do agriculture? On the soil. So soil is important. I'm just going to tell you the way by which soil is formed. Soil formation. The quality of the soil and quantity of the soil is depend on certain factors. What are those certain factors? They are parents material. Parent materials means the rock by which the soil formed. There are many methods by which the soil formed through the rocks. Means when big rock break down into small particle, then soil formed, and the quality of that soil is depend on the parents rock. The process of weathering is mostly responsible for making formation of soil. Another factor that is relief. Okay, if the soil is on high altitude, then there is a great chance of soil erosion. Soil removed from there, okay, and deposit on the low relief places, means low ground, low altitude places. The another important factor which is mainly responsible for the soil formation, that is climate. In climate, two factors, temperature and moisture, both are responsible for the soil formation. Natural vegetation also responsible for the soil formation. Decaying of natural vegetation add humus in the soil, and the quality of the soil is depend on that humus. Soil resources of India. The first category and most dominating soil of India is alluvial soil. According to the name, the alluvial soil is it is also known as sedimentary soil. When the river flow through the high hill mountain, and from there it carry the sands or sediments, okay, and when it deposits that sediments into the lower part of the land, by the deposition of that sediments the soil is formed. It is known as sedimentary soil. It is full of nutrient. That's why most of the crops can grow in this type of soil. And in India, the northern plain is formed because of sedimentation process. And in the map you can see here, in this place sedimentary soil is there. And some part of South India, means like the valley of Kaveri, and some small patches of south is also having the sedimentary soil. Okay, sedimentary soil is divided broadly in two categories, khadar and bhangar. Okay, first of all, the bhangar is the soil which we found mostly 30 meter above the flood ground. Means the flood are not approaching there, and this soil is very old, so the texture are coarse over there. And it means continuously we are doing agriculture on it, and the soil is not changing. Because of that, the nutrient is not good in quantity. But on the other side, if you will see the khadar, it is a lower ground, the soil which we found in lower place of the ground. Okay, and every year the flood come, it deposits new soil every year, and because of this reason, this soil is very, very fertile. Another soil is black soil. And black soil, as you know, according to its name, its color is black. And because of the ashes of some volcanic activity, the ashes deposit on the surface of the land, and because of that, the color of the soil is black. And in India, in Gujarat, in some part of Maharashtra, some part of Madhya Pradesh, we have this black soil. The another name of this black soil is Reger soil. We also know this soil as a Reger soil. And the sugarcane, it is a very, very good for growing sugarcane and groundnut. So, and I have forgotten, the cotton is also important crops of this type of soil. So sometimes it is also known as cotton soil. Red and yellow soil. Again, the name is red and yellow. In eastern part of the south, we have this kind of soil. And in this, iron oxide is in good quantity, and because of that, the color of this soil become red. It is not good for growing so many crops: wheat, rice, pulses, millet, tobacco, etc. in this soil. This soil is spreaded in Tamil Nadu, part of Karnataka, south east of Maharashtra, eastern part of Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, and on Chhattisgarh plateau, Chota Nagpur plateau of Jharkhand. Next soil is laterite soil. Laterite soil, this soil we mainly found in Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, and hilly area of Odisha. They are also found in the hills of Assam and Meghalaya. The soil is acidic in nature, porous and crumbly in texture. Due to lack of nitrogen, potassium and organic element, laterite soil lack fertility and not suitable for cultivation. But when the soil are manured and irrigated, some crops can be cultivated. 4% of India is covered with this arid soil. The soil are mostly found in western Rajasthan, northern Gujarat, and southern Punjab. The soil contain considerably amount of soluble salt. They also contain a low percentage of organic matters due to dry climate and absence of vegetation. Now I am just going to tell you the most important problem related with the soil, and that is soil erosion. Soil erosion means the removing of upper layer of or upper surface of the earth, which is mostly fertile. This is our effort to stop soil erosion anyhow. Because of this, the fertility of soil reduced. The type of soil erosion. First of all, sheet erosion. This is the first stage of soil erosion. When some means the water is very, very powerful element which can remove the soil. And this is the first stage of soil erosion, that is sheet erosion. In it, a big surface or upper surface of the soil removed because of the water. Okay. The next stage after the sheet erosion is rill erosion. When rill erosion happens, means after sheet erosion, when erosion go on, and it just make a deep impression on the earth surface. This is called rill erosion. And the next step of the soil erosion by the water, that is gully erosion. Okay, when the soil erosion keep on going, then it make deep ghost type of or deep drains. Okay, you can see here in this picture, this type of soil erosion is called gully erosion. There is another factor which is also responsible for soil erosion, that is wind. In some places of India, like in Rajasthan, where wind blow very fast, and it has a power to remove the soil. All of you know, human being can change anything because of technology. Because of its greed, the human being cut down the trees, which is called deforestation. And because of this deforestation, the the power of the tree which hold the land or soil is completely finished, and because of that soil erosion take place. Another thing in which directly or indirectly human being is involved, that is over grazing. When we keep on going the grazing of our cattle, then the cattle just take out even the roots of the grasses for eating, and because of that the soil surface of the earth, means the soil loosen, and it is easy to remove the surface of soil. The faulty method of doing agriculture. Okay, if we do not use proper and scientific method of doing agriculture, then it help for the soil erosion, because in agriculture we loosen the soil surface, and then it is easy for water, for wind to remove the upper layer. We just come to know that the different method of soil erosion, different factors which are responsible for soil erosion. But can we stop this soil erosion? Yes, absolutely. We can stop this soil erosion, and there are many methods. I am going to tell you how can we stop the soil erosion. The first method is afforestation, to grow more and more tree, because of all of you know that growing tree is very important to hold the soil. The another method is stop overgrazing. Yeah, what we are just studied the factor of soil erosion, and if we just stop that those factors, this is the method of soil conservation, and we have to stop our cattle for over grazing. Another step to construct dam along with the river. Okay, and at the end of the field, if we will make the dam, it stop the soil erosion. Proper agriculture practice can stop the soil erosion, and in this way we use crop rotation. Okay, if we just grow one crop regularly, then it reduces the nutrient of the soil. One another method, shifting agriculture completely banned. Shifting agriculture is very faulty system for soil erosion, and it should be banned. We should use contour plowing. It is along with the altitude, means we plow our field along with the altitude. And very important method of soil conservation, that is strip farming, means we divide our field into different strip, and in different strip we grow different crops. By this those crops help to hold the soil. And the last method I'm just going to tell you, it is not last, but I'm going to tell you, that is shelter belt. What happened? We know the direction of wind, from where the direction of wind come forcefully. In in the way of those winds, we just make a belt of long trees. When the wind is struck with them, it reduces the speed or velocity of the wind, which again help us for the soil conservation. Thank you and have a nice day.